Hey, good morning. Happy Friday, TGIF, and Good Friday. I hope so. We're going right into the Easter weekend, and I hope you start your weekend off right with this workout right here. So, my name is Sylvie Dow Training Systems, and Coach Sylvie. And I'm so excited about today. I love bands. I love bands a lot. And so before we get into the morning's workout, just a couple little announcements. I'm just going to tell you that today I've decided to do a detox and a cleanse. And I'm looking to just release some harmful, toxins that have been probably building up from not being outside and eating a little bit more than I've been used to. So I'm looking to, shed a little fluff here. But however, if you've been working out like I have, I just looked at some photos I took about a month ago, and I'm going to take some photos again just to look at my progress. But I do feel definitely different, stronger, a little bit more chiseled, a little less fluffy here. Here and here, so it's getting stronger. There's less to pinch, so this is a good indicator, ladies. If you want to know if you're losing your BMI, or your how they talk about how much your fat percentage. Well, I had a trainer who would always just, like, every time he saw me, he just grabbed right here and he's like 18% body fat. And I was just like, oh, we need to. So this is when I was doing finger competitions. So I always kind of walk around, just sort of like give a little squeeze. I'm like, it's a little bit more than usual. I think it's time to do something, like do a double day cleanse, or just dial down to, watching your food, right? It really is 80%. I'm doing the 20% here. But 80% is going to get you the results, which is your nutrition. So if you ever want to talk to me about that, just message me. All right, so we're into bands, and if you still looking for bands, there's a link above to the Arena strength bands that I use. So because it's nice, it comes in packages of 3, and they're like the material you'll just absolutely love, and plus the ribbing inside the plastic. We are also going to be using, so it's good to have variety, because having a couple of these or the thinner ones, I recommend having something like that, because this can be used for a lot of things, and then maybe a couple of these guys. I don't like using them on my legs because they always roll up, but they're really good for arm strength stuff or around your toes. So, and it's nice to have a bit of variety in your bands. So so this one's a lot lighter, obviously. So we're going to be using those. I've got a super duper workout for you. I can't wait till we get to the ab part, but anyways, let's go over it. Some of them I don't like. I didn't even know what to call them. So, because everybody's got a different name for the same exercise. So I'm just like, so I have my board here that I follow, and then I have pictures on my notebook. So you want to see my notebook? I take my, there's my workout book. So I draw little figurines just so that I remember what it looks like, kind of. So anyways, all right. So we got 90 minutes warm up. And so you can eat, I want you to make sure that you have all your stuff set aside and ready. So for legs, so we're going to focus a lot on side raises, donkey kicks, and we're going to do a ball squeeze. Okay, so you need your stability ball around. Then we're going to go into arms. So bicep curls on the stability ball, so make sure your dumbbells are around. Or if you're using a couple cans from the pantry, make sure they're around. And basically, you just leave a little area of your workout equipment. Then upright row with the band, so something these two are kind of cool. And then bent over row with dumbbell and band. So then the abs, I don't know what this is, like leg kick, a crunch, and an over, under, I don't know. Anyways, I don't even know what these are called, but I've got them in my book and we're going to do them. So let's just grab some. So when I cleanse, I'm always using a botanical blend of herbs that help cleanse from the cellular level. It's not a water cleanse. I don't even know what that is. People seem to think that that works. But do it right. Do it right for your body. So you're supporting your system while you're cleansing. That is so important because it helps in the long run. Okay, so are you ready? 90 minutes starting. So this is our warm-up. So like I said, anything, jumping jacks, skipping rope, anything to get your body warm. Make sure you always go to the bathroom before you start doing these. So your joints, like your shoulders, your hips, your knees. So these are kind of things you want to make sure are warmed up, and also bringing your heart rate up. So I got something really cool for next week. So make sure you share this with your friends. Next week we're going to be focusing a lot on lower abdominal area. So that area that's super hard to strengthen, right here. That triangular area is super easy up here, but this is what we're going to target, and right here and right here. How exciting is that? I'm excited. 20. Because those are the areas I want to target. Plus, will be Tuesday, Thursday, we'll be back to the gym, but we're going to do kettlebell workouts. Okay, so before we get started, let's get set up. So basically, you got your bands. You choose which one you're going to use. I'm going to use the medium size. And get it wrapped around your knee, right there. So these are all basically from the floor. And it doesn't get any more glamorous than this. Oops. All right. You guys ready? So this is a double. So it's like a right and a left. So we'll be focusing, we have 2 of those for legs, so a little bit more than usual. So basically, it's the side. Whoa! Okay, you can choose to use your band. This, I'm finding it's really, actually I'm going to go to the lighter one so I can get more of a side kick. There you go. So that's right, you make determination. There you go. I can get more of a side kick. So it's like the fire hydrant, right? Let's do it. So you can go. Oh, love this one. So I'll tell you a little story. So I've done a fair amount of figure competitions and bikini competitions. So there was one summer, 2015, I think it was, or 14. Well, I literally did 4 competitions over the summer. And my feedback was my glutes weren't toned enough and high. And I could tell, like, it doesn't take a rocket science to see your butt could get better, right? Especially in a bikini competition. So you got 15 seconds, so I can already feel that side starting to tighten up. And this is what I did for in between each competition every night in front of my husband while watching TV. I did these, I did those, and I improved a little bit each time. Keep going, guys. Ladies, 30. You can do them from your elbows if you want. I think that's more comfortable. Press, press. 20. Oh, ooh, this is going to be fun. So, since we got 2 days recovery, should be working your glutes super hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next one is a double as well. It's a kickback. So you could choose to do it with the band like this, or you could do this. Okay, so you choose which one you want to do. Out, in. And make sure your core is nice and tight so you're pulling in that tummy. Kick back. Can you believe it's snowing again? Gosh. All right, other side. Ready? Go. This builds the strength up here and down here. So you want that lift. Lift. Some nice high glutes. Working to build it. If you have a flat butt, this is probably what you've been wanting to do for a long time. Build the roundness, and it takes time. It takes a couple of years. So, best to get started now. 12. Oh my gosh. Okay. So bring your ball around. And we're basically going to be squeezing right between the knees. So this is where I want you to be careful, because I don't want you to pull these muscles, okay? So it's squeezing in slightly. So it's a little movement. You're not going to get more, but you can feel it in the inner thigh. Okay? You know how anyways, for me, this is the problem spot. Maybe for you too. And you want to think about tight core. Squeeze, squeeze. Don't squeeze too much, because sometimes you can just sort of feel the snap of the muscle, and you don't want to be doing that. So let's get back into our band for our side raises, or lateral raises, or fire hydrant, or whatever you want to call it. If you want to bring your leg down, you can do this, or up. Oh. I don't know about you, but how many of you after this have been tuning in at least 3 times a week? Because if you want to see gains, 3 to 4 times is what you need. 16. Oh God. A little stretch. All right. Let's go to the other side. Oh my gosh. Can You feel that? Feel that. All right, take that full 15 seconds. All right. Press, press. Tighten the abs. How's everybody doing in isolation? Fun stuff, eh? Anybody become a teacher? 25. That's why I like getting this in before sitting down with the kids. We're in a pretty good routine here. Oh, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Boy, I'm going to try this one. So that's why I'm saying it's nice to have options. Options are always good. So holding it here, and out, in. So kick right out and high, right? So you want to be working these muscles right here. 20. Six. All right, switch it up. Do a little stretch, side to side. Head up. So remember, you always want to think about having your spine nice and straight, right up to your head. Don't drop your head. Keep it up. And look to the wall. High. Kick up. Keep going. Just think about the summer. We're going to have a summer, guys. We will. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's grab some water. Wow, that burns. Woo. Let's get our ball right here and squeeze. Squeeze, release. So you can feel that inner thigh muscle. I think about working on these muscles in here, releasing some of that fat. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking, because that's the area in my body that I don't like. So next week, we're going to target that area. Awesome. All right. Last round of the legs. So let's get our band ready. And let's do it. Oh gosh. This is the last round. Let's keep it strong. Give it your all. Oh my gosh. If you need to take a break, take a break. 16, 15, 10, 3, 2, 1. All right, other side. Whew. Are you ready? Feeling it? Do a little stretch. Okay, let's do it. Get that leg up and down. Up, hold, down, hold, down. Oh, wow. Keep going. Let's do it. 14, 10, wow. Okay, I'm going to go back to the other band. So I kind of like being able to get that high kick so you can really work the top glutes. All right, let's do it. And remember, since you're holding this band, you can either make it harder or easier. So in, out. Bring that tummy in all the time. Don't let it like flop out. Think about holding those abs tight. Because, you know, you might not see your abs, but you can definitely develop them. And then when you tighten up and clean up your eating, then you'll start seeing them. 10. And that, my friends, is a true story. Abs are made in the kitchen, along with everything else. So, I know it's a struggle now because, you know, we have to cook all the time, and we can't just easily order out, and you can't just go to the grocery store every day to get the night's meals. So you're probably stuck with a lot of pasta, rices, very little vegetables, maybe lower, like not as much protein. So it's challenging. And you're starting to feel, you know, maybe drinking a couple extra glasses of wine a week, maybe a day. All right. That's the scary part, the alcohol. I was like that the first week. I was like, 2 weeks actually. And I said, nope, more. All right, and squeeze. Release, squeeze. So get a good grip of the ball. So you want to develop those inner thigh muscles. Tightening up the skin there. 20. Keep going. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. So if you have leg weights, grab those for next week because we'll need them. 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's just pause it here. Good stuff. All right, now we're moving on to arms. Let's grab a drink. So I'm going to go through each one of them and demonstrate And so you have everything ready. So this is basically a bicep curl. So you want to be leaning in like this, and you do a bicep curl. Okay? So at the same time, abs always tight, always. Don't let those go. Okay? So because you could be working those at the same time. So basically that's, I'm going to be using 10s, so I'm going to pull out my weights. Then next is upright row. Let me just look at my little picture. All right. So upright row, you get your band, okay, underfoot, and you're going to, I was kind of going through them before I started here. So you got your dumbbells, you're holding them with your band, and you're going to go row. So in essence, these are only 10s. They're not very heavy. You could go 5s, 8s, whatever you have, but the resistance from the band is going to make it harder, okay? And of course, you have to resist the pull down, which adds more to it. Okay, so that's our upright row. Now, you're going to drop the band, and you can choose to put a band around your legs for this one, but since we've got a couple things going on, we might just put it aside for now. So basically, it's like this. You go 1, 2, together. Okay, arms back. 1, 2, together. Okay, so you can choose to put something there, but that's the third one. Okay, so you guys are ready? Let's get into place. Leaning in, get your dumbbells ready, and out. Oh gosh, I might have to lower this. And down. So you don't want to fully extend. You want, I'll just move over to the side here. So abs in. So you don't want to fully extend and bring up, down, up. And breathe. 20. So think about tight glutes while you're here and tight abs. 5. All right, so let's just put that aside. You're going to get your band. Get your band, get your dumbbells, and we're going to go. 1. Up. So, like I was mentioning with the bands, you can always either make it harder or release a little bit so you're not pulling up as much resistance. Okay? Hold, down. Glutes tight. Hold, down. 25. Let go of some of the band. I might pick up lighter weights. However, I only have one 8-pound. I don't know where the other one went. All right, so for this one, I am going to be using 15s, I think. Or no, I was going to try 12s. Okay, so holding them like this. 1, 2, together. Elbows back, not out, back. So we have bum out, 1, 2, together. Together. 15s. Together. All right. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to grab my 10s. Get ready. Bum out, down, and up, and up. So your chest, you're resting right on the ball. He's outside. Never alone in the house, ever. 20, let's go. That's a nice bicep curl. Good. You ever pick up 2 different weights and just start working out and you don't realize it till you're halfway through your exercise? Okay, so I am going to go down in weights to 5s because I don't know, I'm missing 1 8. All right, ready? Let's go. Good. Still feel hard, but the band adds so much more to this. Hold and release. Hold and release. And down. Head up. Abs tight. 13. Good. Keep going. All right. Now, I said I was going to move to my 15s. Getting ready. Bend over. So, slight bend, bum out, back flat. Super important. You don't want to be like this. Okay? Like this. 1, 2, together. 1, 2, together. Keep your head up. Together. 24. Together. Good. 1, 2, together. 2. Whew. That was good. Like that. All right. Back to bicep curls. Last set. Can't believe how fast these go. All right. Down. Good. So don't hyperextend your elbow. You want a slight bend, and then up 90 degrees and down. Good job. 9. All right. All right, back to our band. I'm going to grab the 5 pounds. Okay, up. Core tight. All the time, remember? 30. Up, hold, slow down. Up, hold, and nice and slow. Up, hold, nice and slow. Up, hold, good. And down. And down. Woo! Really feel it in your traps. Love it. Okay. So I'm going to go back, grab some water for my cleanse. So if you think you can, worried about working out and back, look at my back, up. If you think you can't work out on a cleanse, you're mistaken. Depends what kind of cleanse you're doing. If you're truly like starving yourself, this is like intermittent fasting, but it's supported, and you're literally eating something little every 2 hours, drinking tons of water, but it's a full botanical blend that has aloe in it that really supports the organs, and it's amazing. All right, okay, let's get into the fun part. This ab part is going to be lots of fun. Okay, let me just bring down our light to the floor. Okay, so we're going to start with our leg kicks. So literally had to really practice this one. Okay, so you're going to need 2 bands. So one at your feet, whether it's the arena strength or your smaller ones. So you have one here, and actually, I'm just going to make sure your space is free, because you're going to be basically fully extended, so you don't want to be hitting your hand or your feet. So take a moment to move everything aside, get yourself in a space that there's no obstructions. Okay. All right, at your feet, you want a band. Okay? At your hands, you're going to want a band. So you can either use one of these or you do this. Okay? So you choose depending on what you have. Okay, so this is the first one. You're going to be, you're like this and up, out and up, out. So your legs are pressed up and you're pressing out. Okay? I could demonstrate it more than that. Okay, then you've got your crunch. Okay. I literally have to. You wanted this one here. Okay, so you're back and you're crunching in. No, I'm lying. It's like this. So your legs are extended and you're pulling in. Okay? So that's what I was saying. These ones are crazy. And then the last one, get your dumbbell or something. Maybe you put your water bottle right here. And you're literally going to be in, over, in, over, in, over, in, over, over. Okay? So they're really advanced. I was like, but I love pulling things out that are super cool and different. So let's get started with this one. And pay no attention to the back farts that happen on this. Embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to use this. Okay, so like this, and down, up. But make sure you're pressing your feet out. Okay? And head down. Down, up. Down, up. Oh, 17. Keep going. Okay. Let's put the wider band. So this one, you're gonna look really funny. I look really funny. You're gonna look funny. So all that matters is that we're targeting our abs in some crazy way. Okay, so crunch. 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 So this is basically what it looks like. Right? Nuts. If you don't want to use bands, you don't need to use bands to get a full effect from this one. 20. Oh my gosh. Five. Oh my god. Oy. Okay, so how funny did you look? Okay, so standing, your dumbbell, water bottle in front of you, and we're basically into a V-sit and over, out. So you can bring in, out, over, in, out, over, or you can just sort of lean back and crunch. In, over, in, over, in, over, in. Yeah, look at these girls who do this on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, sure. So holding your weight in the back, so you're crunching in, over, in, over, in, over. 5. All right. How was that? Let's put that over there. Get back into this one. I'll use this. So pulling and up. Oh my gosh. Make sure you're pressing out on that band. Oh my gosh. Oh, this round 3? I don't know. Crunch. Oh yes. Let's use this one. One, but it's really effective if you're doing it the whole leg press out. last one. This was the last round. Oh my gosh. That was super fast. Okay. Oh, in, out. Let's do this. 25. You can have an amazing day. You know you've worked out. Start to the weekend. 15. 8. Come on. Wow. All right. I almost feel like I want to do more abs. What about you? Gosh. All right. Let's do some stretching. So we're just going to start from here. Really stretch the quads and the hip flexors. And up. You can bring it in front. If you can, you can slowly reach, bring it down, and up. Stretch your back, and alternate. Woo! You come stretch with me? No? Come sit with me. You can bring that leg up. I can't, but I'm going to try. You can stretch. And here's, I don't know what that's called in yoga, but I'm sure you do. But here's one that I like that apparently stretches everything in your body, is the baby's pose. So legs apart, leaning right in the middle, hands by your side, head down. Get a good stretch here. Everything. And last one. Bring your arms back. Stretching your shoulders. And of course, I'm going to finish off with my favorite. You should probably know what this is called. But it's, well, as a cyclist, it's so important to not have, you know, tight hamstrings and calves and back. So I always make sure that I can bend myself in half and touch. So this is something you should strive to, not because I do it, but just to make sure that everything is not tight and not subject to injury, right? So stretching, especially the calves. If you're a toe runner, then you're going to be a toe pedaler on your bike, and it's important to stretch that out because, you know, you don't want to get something like, you know, snapped Achilles. Like, can you imagine the kind of rehab you have to go through to recover from that? So anyways, guys, have an amazing weekend. That's it for this week. Monday to Friday, 7:30, 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more because we go into more instruction. But next week, this is what's on the agenda. So make sure you get all your friends on this page, or you share it, or you get subscribed to my YouTube channel, and everything is going to be uploaded there. There's already like 2 weeks worth. You can catch up Monday through Friday. And next week, we're going to be focusing on lower abs. So like I said, like this area here, okay, really targeting. I don't know what exactly that's going to look. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going to be targeting here, of course, with some shoulders, and our outer thighs and our inner thighs. Okay, so if that excites you, get your girlfriends on here to work out together, or like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel and get like the workouts. And then the Tuesday, Thursday, I'm going to be introducing kettlebells. So if you have some at home and you're not quite sure how to use them, or if you want to join a workout, then Tuesday, Thursday is going to be your day. All right, so I love Tuesday, Thursdays, flipping through different focused equipment. So if you go onto my YouTube channel, there's already one there for BOSU and stability ball. And I just did further down in my feed, free weights and dumbbells and barbells. So with that, guys, have an amazing weekend. And if you ever want to talk nutrition to really target those goals, then please message me directly, and I will be putting up a tribe page here on Facebook where it's a private group, so you can join me there for all sorts of information, fun stuff, contests, and things like that. So with that, have an amazing day, and hope you get out and are active.